One of the great ways you can actually make money in 2025 is through share investment or stock investment. In this video, I want us to explore the step-by-step process in which one can follow to buy shares in the stock exchange market. Before we go into it, I want us to look at what a share is. A share is a unit ownership of a company. So let's assume that Mr. Kofi owns 10 or 50 or 100 shares in one particular company. Indirectly, he becomes the owner of that particular company. Currently, we have 32 companies listed in the stock exchange market in Ghana. So once you own any number of shares in these particular companies, you are indirectly part owner of these particular companies, and you'll be called a shareholder of that particular company. So one may ask, what are the ways to make money through share investment? So there are two ways in which one can make money through share investment. The first one is share growth. So let's take it for instance, you've bought a share of a company at a rate of 2 Ghana cedis, and later the share price of that particular company grows to 5 or 10 Ghana cedis or 20 Ghana cedis. Indirectly, you'll be making money through share growth. So let's take MTN for instance. During their initial public offer, their share price was 0.75 pesos as at then, but today, currently as I'm speaking, MTN, their share price is 2.75 pesos in the stock exchange market. Investors who took advantage of this particular opportunity as at then when they made their initial public offer, today will be cashing out millions of Ghana cedis through share growth. The second way in which one can make money through share investment is dividend payment. So most of these great companies pay dividends at the close of the annual period to their shareholders. So if you own a share in one particular company or one great company, and at the end of the annual period they make dividend payment, indirectly you'll be making some amount of money. Dividend is simply the revenue or the amount of money you are making from your share at the close of the accounting period, if only the company you invested in is making profit. So one may ask, what is the procedure to buy share in order to make money through this particular investment? I don't want us to stretch things. I want us to take a simple way in order to buy share in the stock exchange market. There are various ways. One can walk into any stockbroker office, but here I want us to use one particular app or one particular website that I've tried and tested, and it's very easy for anyone to follow in order to buy stocks in the stock exchange market. But before then, one need to know who a broker is. A broker is an intermediary between an investor and also the stock exchange market. We need to understand that not every individual can just wake up one day and walk to the stock exchange market that he will be buying shares of that particular company. We have licensed brokers. If you take a look at all these brokers, they are part of the stock exchange market and they are licensed to be trading on behalf of investors and also companies. So any individual can't just wake up and go to the stock exchange market to buy shares on their own. So one of these brokers that we'll be talking about is IC World. So IT World, per my experience, is one of the best stockbrokers in the stock exchange market. Honestly, I've traded with them for a very long time and I understand and know how everything works. And I'm not contacted by IC Wolf to make this particular video, but per my experience and also the simplicity when it comes to following their app in order to buy stocks or shares in the stock exchange market made me to do this particular video. So if you are watching me, I want you to take your phone as we walk through the step-by-step process to buy stocks in the stock exchange market, and it's very easy. But before then, there's one particular important thing I want us to talk about, which is CSD accounts. CSD is also known as Central Security Depository, and this particular Central Security Depository is a regulatory frame body that regulates our investment in Ghana here. It makes sure it protects your investment in order for you not to lose the amount of money you are investing in the stock exchange market or any other investment in Ghana here. So before you become an investor in the stock exchange market, you need to have a CSD account which will be created for you before you become or you can trade in the stock exchange market. So let's take our phones and walk through the step-by-step process in order to buy stock in the stock exchange market. So this is a step-by-step guide which you can use to follow to buy stock in the stock exchange market with IC Wolf. So first of all, let's take our phones and go straight forward to App Store or Play Store in your phone. So once you click on it, kindly type IC Wolf. So it appears. So once it's come, scroll through, you see IC Wolf with white background. So I've already downloaded it. So once you are coming to download, you just click on download and click on open. So once it open, if you are a first time user, you realize that we have register and also we have login. So if you are a first time user, you simply click on register. So once you click on register, you see that it will bring in your particulars for you to fill. It will ask you your name, your first name, and also your last name. I've already created an account, so if you are a first time user, you just follow the process to create an account. But bear in mind that once you create the accounts, it will take a time for them to approve your CSD accounts, let's say 2 or 3 weeks. But IC Wolf doesn't come with only security investments, it also comes with mutual funds. So maybe within the grace period of the 2 to 3 weeks, you can be using the mutual fund for the meantime. But the most important thing, or what I want you to know, is that once you create the accounts, the CSD accounts will take a while, like 2 weeks. So let's head into it. Let me log in my accounts with my Face ID. So once it comes, you can log in with your password or your Face ID. So once it comes like this, you realize that we have Trade Life and also we have liquidity fund. So with IC Wolf, we also see total holdings. So total holdings, I don't have any amount of money here, so, or I don't have any holdings for now. But once it comes, you can head to Trade Life portfolio. So Trade Life portfolio is a option that we are using to buy the stocks in the stock exchange market. So once you head to the Trade Life portfolio, you see all the 32 companies listed under the stock exchange market: Car Bank, GT Bank, Das Pharma, Enterprise Ghana, a whole lot, MTN Ghana, currently 275 pesos. So once you are coming to trade, that's if only you've set up your accounts, your CSD number has been approved, you tap here to trade. So you click on it. So once it comes, it will redirect you to the Trade Life portfolio accounts for you to trade. So you realize that once it comes, this is how it's going to appear. Each and every share will appear and their share price currently at the moment. So once it comes, you realize that all the 32 companies or the listed companies in the Ghana Stock Exchange market is here. So before you can trade in the stock exchange market, you need to have funds in your accounts. So this is a procedure. You just click on tap funds, add funds. So once it comes, you select the portfolio. Here the portfolio is Trade Life accounts. That's the portfolio in which we are buying. So you deposit the amount of money you have, or let's say you've spotted one particular share that you believe that it has a potential, and you calculated that you want to buy 200 shares in this particular company. You just multiply the amount of money. But once you come here, to give you the opportunity to input the amount of money you want to buy. By mind, you can put any amount of money. You can even buy and leave some amount of money. Later, when you spot another good share, you can use the money to buy. So let's say we are depositing 500. So once you come, you realize that they give you the payment types or payment method. We have MTN Ghana, we have Airtel Tigo, we have Vodafone Cash, we have Mastercard. Those living abroad or Kra, can even use Mastercard to invest through IC Wolf via this particular app. So here, let's assume you are using MTN Ghana, which is what I've been using for a very long period of time. So you realize that your mobile money number will come. So once you submit, a prompt will come for you to approve the funds in order to start trading. So let's assume that we are done with. So let's assume that we are done with our process, and we are now coming to buy or spot and buy the share that we've highlighted. So fetching market data is loading, obviously. So let's wait. So once it comes, you go through it and spot. Subsequently in our videos, I'll be teaching you how to spot a good stock and also the indicators that you need to highlight in order to know that this stock has the potential of increasing in share price. So once you realize that this particular stock or share have a potential, you come. So let's assume that we are buying SIC stock, which is 0.27 pesos. So you just click on buy. So once it comes, you input the number of shares that you are coming to buy. Let's say 500 shares. So 500, it will calculate. So here, buying SIC insurance stock for 500 Ghana cedis, simply 500 shares, simply will give you 172 Ghana cedis, 0.72 pesos, as in plus your charges, the charges that you'll be paying. So once you have your money deposit in, you can simply click on proceed. So once you click on proceed, you realize that it will take you through for you to approve everything, and after you are done with the payment, you will be receiving a certificate of order. That's when everything is done, your order has been processed, and the stock trader and the stockbroker has actually executed the trade. So let's take a look at my history here. You realize that some time ago I bought some number of shares here, 250. The quantity that I executed, you realize that we have MTN Ghana, PBC, MTN, Carbag, Das Pharma. You see, all these are stocks. So once you execute a trade, it will come pending order. So before the stock exchange market, it will come pending order before, let's say, your trade has been approved, and once it approved, it will change from the pending order to fully executed. And let's say if partially your stock has also been partially approved, you see partially, and the number of shares that you've currently purchased with the stock broker will be indicated. It's as simple as ABCD. So once you want to take advantage of this particular opportunity, you simply get some quick cash, upload it, and spot a good stock, and Charlie, you are good to go. Things are not easy this time around, and everybody have to start making money. There's a whole lot of opportunities in stock investment. I mean, a lot of people have actually made millions of dollars through stock investment, and Charlie, today they are living the life. You can also do it once you take it very serious and you realize that these are the stocks that you need to invest in and make huge amounts of money. But as you can see, the process or the procedure to buy stock in the stock exchange market is very easy. But one thing I want you to understand is that when it comes to stock investment, patience is greatly required. Sometimes in order to make the huge amount of money that you are looking for in the stock exchange market comes with patience. Those who took advantage of MTN Ghana shares as at their initial public offer today will be laughing or will be smiling, simply because they have exercised patience and they have duly waited for the rightful time.